What's good, everybody? It's Larry the Bearded Wonder, back with another unboxing, and this time we're recording from Studio B. That lovely torso you see sitting in front of me here is my partner in crime, Mykell Rageboner.
I hate you so bad.
The reason he's standing like that is now you can't see his half-mast, because now he's pissed at me. So this time we have one of the biggest boxes we've ever unboxed. We have with us Darksiders Genesis Collector's Edition. Bring that bitch over here. It's big enough we had to pull this shit back to actually get it in the shot. This box is fuck all monstrous. You can see just the size of his fucking torso. It's huge.
We gotta do it, like, I gotta bring up the box set for the third one and set it next to it just to show you the difference.
We should.
That thing stands this tall.
Jesus God.
Yeah.
So let's dig into this box. Let's get up close here and let's start peeking at some artwork, because there's some pretty artwork on here. And we're actually going to float the camera a little bit this time, which we don't normally do. So because this is more your cup of tea than I've gotten to play with. But who's hiding on the front here?
That is the new horseman, well, the fourth horseman that they are unveiling in this one, named Strife. And that's also War, which is, he's in the first game. This is a prequel story involving both of them. It takes place pretty much directly after they became horsemen.
Okay. So what do we got on the back? All right, so our side is just kind of gray wash artwork. Did they go full? Okay. So they did all the bullet point stuff on the back instead of leaving us a four-sided box of art, which is kind of a shame, I think. But it looks like it's slip covered, so under the slip cover they may have gone that route, but we'll find out in a minute. And then our other side is more just gray wash artwork.
Different art, though, surprisingly.
It is. So, but if you've got a knife, we can go ahead and pop the tape, and get the slip cover off and see what we've got inside. Now, this is actually Mykell's toy, so we're going to let him play with all the goodies inside. There we go. Is it taped on the bottom side? It is.
It is.
There does appear to be a sufficient amount of tape.
Oh, surprisingly, no.
Okay. No, there is an extra panel of artwork on the back, though.
Yeah.
Because like I said, that slip cover has all just the retail bullet points.
Yeah, and again, like the art on all the sides that were covered is all different from what's on here too. I'm impressed.
It is. No kidding.
Yeah.
So, well, let's bust open the box.
Okay. And first shot is
Big foam block.
big foam block, and I'm not entirely sure what this is.
Oh, pull it open.
That's
What do we got in there?
kind of like nicely embossed cover.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh. What's there? Oh, it is. It is pretty. Go for it. What do we got in there? So I'm sure they weren't nice enough to send us a plaque.
Oh hell no.
Well, there's your game.
It looks like standard edition. Yeah, it's even got the.
It's a shame they repeated that on the back of the big box then.
Yeah.
If it was already going to be on there. It's like, pick one.
Right. Oh, wow.
Oh, there's a whole pack of goodness in there. Ooh, steelbook.
Yep, steelbook.
Woohoo.
With metallic cover.
Indeed. I like the gloss on the inside.
I really got to get that Darksiders thing tattooed on me at some point.
You take a trip down to Duke.
I need to find out what it cost.
That is pretty. It is kind of a shame that, like, at least the mountainous isn't embossed so that you
Yeah.
can feel, but the artwork on there is well done.
I will admit, I kind of disdain when they do the when you buy a book, some collector's edition with a steel book, and they also give you the standard game case. Because now I got fucking 2 cases for it, you know? Like, my copy of Tekken 7, I actually have 3 different cases for it. So, all right. Official soundtrack.
That's a different,
Huh. Disc is sliding out because, wouldn't it? With all the track listing.
Let's see what we got. What's it, 21 track? Yeah, that's sizable. That probably about fills an 80-minute disc. It does have pretty artwork on the disc, too. Very nice. Of course, after hanging out earlier, I imagine you're disappointed now that it's not just the soundtrack for Squidlet.
Fair enough. Or it should just be 80 minutes of the figured something out music. The old version. Fuck the new version. What are these, stickers?
Looks like stickers, I was going to say.
Yep, stickers.
Oh, yeah. 5, 6?
Yeah.
Is that it? No. That almost looks like it should be a sticker, but isn't.
Does this say the Forbidden Land?
It does.
What is that?
I have no idea.
That is a sticker.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, just transparent on the...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wondering if the Forbidden Land is DLC. Because I don't think I've heard anything definitive about DLC for this thing yet, but I would assume.
And we've got an art book buried there too, don't we?
And
Bring that over. Let's take a look.
I'm actually really looking forward to this. Because that's my biggest complaint about the game. I've been playing it because since the collector's edition was late, it was about a week. It was delayed by a week. I bought the Switch version. I've been playing that.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate.
No kidding. That is creased. What?
But that's my biggest complaint about the game, though, is you can't really see all the detail worked into the characters. Everything's so
right. It's so pulled back.
Oh, there's his chaos.
That crease keeps going through too.
Yeah, it looks like it's running through the whole book.
It
That
might
actually
be.
looks fantastic.
No, it looks like it stops somewhere around here. I would get a hold of them and see if they would give you a replacement.
I don't want to send it back, honestly.
They may not have you send it back. They may just send you a replacement of the art book.
Get a hold of Amazon or THQ?
I would get a hold of THQ, considering it's theirs, technically.
Fair enough.
Because if anybody's going to have extra art books laying about, it's going to be them. They may just be able to send you a spare art book.
Possibly, yeah.
So, it's always a shame when that kind of thing happens and it comes in damaged.
Yeah.
I'm still disappointed she's not a sassy black woman.
I do love the character, though. She's been fantastic in it. The story has been a lot better than I was expecting it to be.
Okay.
That says Maman. Oh, now we're getting... I'm going to stop looking through here because now we're getting into
Spoilers?
Yeah. So,
I'm going to glance back and see if it's anything more than it looks like. It's just character design. No, it's not character design all the way through.
I'm sure there's areas and whatnot, too.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's probably some opening area stuff. No, the print artwork on here is real pretty.
Post-apocalyptic stuff that... Huh. Oh, that's cool.
It's almost kind of a shame seeing the game and then looking at this, wishing that the game looked a little more like this. So...
Like I said, either way, though, I'm very happy with the game so far.
Yeah.
It's much more lighthearted than the other ones. Like, Strife is a fun character in comparison. So, like, as I said, I'm enjoying it a lot more than I expected to. And finally, though, in the box, we have...
The reason this thing's so fucking big...
Alright, I'm going to see if I can just flip it, because...
Let's say if you wanted to bring it forward, I could try and hold the box, but yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't kill it. That
box,
almost felt like there was something in there still.
That box is very flimsy.
Huh.
But
It's a shame.
the Strife figurine, which now completes my set of the Horsemen, since the third one came with the other three Horsemen and Volgrim. So let's break
I'm
this.
a little puzzled that it almost looks like he's plastic wrapped inside the...
Oh, they do that a lot, actually.
Do they?
To protect paint.
Okay.
They do it with a lot of the action figures I buy, too. No, I don't need this. Yeah, to protect the paint.
Okay.
Certain third-party Transformer companies do that.
Now, is that polystone or is that resin?
I'm pretty sure it's just plastic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Definitely feels like they could have made that whole packing smaller, as much space as on the back side of that.
Yeah. The problem is when they do that, they also run the risk of it getting damaged.
Well, they had it pushed so far forward. I mean, they could have at least evened that space in the center, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's a multi-piece. Okay.
Okay. And Jimmy. Nice detail on the base.
Ooh, there is. Ooh, I like the shells on the ground.
I like
That's very nice.
work too.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Somebody put some really nice work into this.
I think this one actually might be slightly better quality than the other ones.
Nice.
Okay, and
Look at him. I say the cloak looks like it has a little bit of give to it. A little flex, yeah. It's alright. That's not inherently a bad thing.
No.
I just saw it shift when you were moving. I'm like, okay.
Nice. You got the detail on Mercy and Redemption down pretty well.
No kidding. Did a really nice job all the way across the board.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's get him put him in his base.
Did you actually have to squeeze his feet to get him to line up?
Tiny bit.
Huh.
That's actually pretty standard too.
Is it?
Tension tends to help stuff like this.
God, that would fucking nerve wrack me.
A little bit. Not as bad as some of them that I've seen.
Yeah.
Alright, and there he is all done.
He is a fantastic piece.
I'm looking forward to getting him with the rest of them.
Yeah, you got a spot all picked out for him?
I gotta move Volgrim, but yeah, I gotta figure out where I want to put the Volgrim statue. But as I said, this way I get all 4 horsemen together.
Right. No kidding. Well, let's get the last piece of this out just to see if they actually put one in here. Let's get your knife out. Let's open her up. Because I'm always curious, especially with a nice big box, if they actually go to the extra length and put either a manual or at least something small in the...
Oh, I almost guarantee they didn't.
No, they don't often enough, but on occasion somebody does.
Yeah.
It's always a nice surprise.
Nope. Absolutely nothing.
Oh God, not even any inside
This
art. That's
text,
disappointing.
yeah.
That's heartbreaking when that shit happens. But there it is, the wall of text against that artwork on the disc, which is really a shame. But
So that's kind of like why in situations like this, just put the game in the steel case. And
right.
I don't need this case since there's nothing extra to it.
Not only that, too, if you notice, there's no title on the spine.
You know, I think the third one was like that too, actually.
I've heard some debates flying around recently as to whether it's preferred to have the spine with or without title. I've most recently seen that come up with the upcoming World of Goo Steelbook, but I can kind of see why they did it here, and honestly, I can see why they did it with World of Goo, because it's one big image across the front and back, actually, if you unfold it. Mm-hmm. So, but it's still one of those things that, you know, when you're looking at it on the shelf, it kind of breaks up the uniformity.
Yeah.
So, but I want to say thank you to Mykell for holding off on popping this open until this weekend so that we could have a chance to get this on tape and share it with you guys. It is a gorgeous set, though. That statue is an absolutely spectacular piece.
We'll get some shots with all of them, too.
We will. We should.
As I said, I wanted to get the Nephilim edition that actually comes with the board game, but $450 is a little salty at this point, especially since I'm not really a board game guy. Like, I would probably never play it. I'd just keep it for the sake of, consumerism, basically. And I got enough stuff.
I feel ya. So, well, right on. Well, guys, thank you so much for checking it out and hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time here at World 101. Peace!